Yo, yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Garrett Spencer. How's everybody doing? Want to make this video on what my top three motorcycle games are gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So my first motorcycle game is Road Rash 2. Now, Road Rash 2, this is a good motorcycle racing game. I actually used to own it years ago on a Genesis back in the 90s when I was a kid. And also, the one that I had, I mean, yeah, this was the same game, but like I just had the taller cartage of this game, but it's still the same game. This game has good graphics, and also I played this game. Me and my brothers, like, we played this game years ago. My uncle's first apartment, where his old roommate's son had a Sega Genesis, and he had this game, and we were over there playing this. But this game is actually a good game. Good motorcycle racing game. Graphics are all right. Gameplay is nice, and could hit people off of their motorcycles with bats and chains, and like, somebody like tries to hit you with a bat or a chain. You could actually take it off. You could actually take it off of them, and have it for a while. That is until somebody takes it off of you. You could hit them off of their bikes and punch them and hit them with the weapons off of their bikes. You could even hit cops on, hit the cops on here too. And the thing about this game is, like, when it comes to the cops in this game, two things you could do. Like, if you go past them, you either try to get away from him him or her as far as you possibly can, or B, knock him or her off of his motorcycle, so that way, if you fall off your motorcycle, he won't be able to bust you. But if you fall off your motorcycle and, like, the cop is still on his or her motorcycle, and he rides up to you before you have a chance to get back on your bike, you're busted, and the game is over. But each time you win a race, you win money. You win money. You always want to place first in this game, because you get more money in this game every time you place first, and you can save up your money up to buy yourself a new motorcycle, and that. So yeah, this is actually a pretty fun game to have. So you should, for those of you guys who never played it, or never owned it, you should definitely get it though. So yeah, Road Rash 2. My second motorcycle game is Road Rash Jailbreak. Now, Road Rash Jailbreak, this game is good. It's good itself. I remember, when I first played this game, my one of my old friends from one of my old schools, he actually had this game, and actually he let me borrow it, or he let me borrow it, and this game is actually fun. This is actually a little bit. It's just like, because it's on PlayStation, and it has a bit of an upgrade. It has a bit of a higher quality. Like, quality's a little higher, and which makes the graphics a little better. But this game, it has different game modes on here. It's more fighting on all new combo attacks and sick super moves to flatten your opponent. It's a 5 new multiplayer modes. You can team up, in a sidecar, or race your friends, or that type. And the 5-0 mode, like, is basically you're a cop with grudge and a quota, fill it with rashers. And then the jailbreak mode, rise through the rank of your gang to bust spaz out of the slammer. So basically, it's like the first mode the last mode I just mentioned was like the jailbreak mode. And that's basically like, just like a regular racing, but like I said, there's more action in this game. You could do sidecars in this game. The 2 players could play it, which of course, like the last one I just said, like on the first Road Rash game I just introduced. Like I said, graphics are good, gameplay's nice. The only difference is like different motorcycles in this game. Different motorcycles in this game, like they look more like they're Harleys, but that the game is actually pretty fast. So as the motorcycles, you could actually do a wheelie on them, which surprised me the most. And you can make your guy talk by pressing R2. And if you press R2 after he keeps saying the same thing over and over, then he'll say different stuff too. Like I said, you could like I said, knock people off of their bikes, using the bat or using the bat. I don't think I've seen the chain in this game. Maybe there is, maybe there's not. I can't really remember, but there is a bat. Of course, you can take, for on one of your opponents, you can take the bat off of your opponents and use that bat and knock people off of their bikes with weapons or even punch them. Like I said, and the same thing, like I said, there's cops in this game too. So, the same rule applies to like the old Road Rash games. Like, you fall off your bike and the cop is coming and he catches you before you have enough time to get back on your bike. The cop will bust you and the game's over. So, hey, either get as far away from him as you possibly can, or just knock him all the way off his bike. Those are like two things you can do to like avoid that situation. But also the difference with the cop in this game compared to the Road Rash 2. Road Rash 2, he or she just hits you with a bat, with his bat. But on this game, the cop either has a bat or he'll tase you. Most of the time, he'll just tase you. So you gotta if he's shooting his taser at you, you gotta keep your distance and move away from him or her in this game. Sometimes there's even two cops in this game. Like one time I knocked one cop off in this game, then another one came. So it's just like sometimes a cop will just, ride past you and then just ride past you and just keep on going and he's not even after you. You know what I mean? But if every time I go past him or her, I always knock him off the bike because it's a race, man, I don't like them in the middle of it. So, kind of like, when it comes to sports games and I have a thing for like hitting referees or like, playing one of the mafia games and running over people. And which is also what you can do in this game. There's also pedestrians in this game. So if you're on the sidewalk, you can actually run over pedestrians too in this game too. So this game is actually fun. This game is actually really good. So yeah, so it says on the back, do the crime, don't do the time. But this is like one of the best Road Rash games that makes a Road Rash Jailbreak. Definitely get this game for those who hasn't played it or heard of it. All right, last motorcycle game is Speed Kings. Yeah, Speed Kings. Now, Speed Kings, this is a good game. This is actually a good motorcycle game, as well. Kind of like an arcade, arcade like style a little bit in the well. The graphics are nice. So is the gameplay. You could do like I said, you can do Now this game you're also using the fast motorcycles, and you could do tricks. You could do all kinds of tricks in this game. You can go off ramps. You can knock people off their bikes. And the only thing about this game is there's no weapons in this game, and there's no cops. Well, there's no cops on a motorcycle in this game, but there is cops in the game though. Like there's a police car in this game, just not a biker cop. But this game is actually a game you guys want to get if you guys haven't heard of it. This game is also there's also a version on the PlayStation 2 as well. But yeah, this game, if in the season mode or whatever it's called, because I haven't played this game in a minute. As you keep winning races, you could unlock you could unlock different stuff. You could basically unlock more locations where you could race at and do, especially in the multiplayer level. Up to 4 players could play this game. So yeah, for the multiplayer level, you could have a lot of locations unlocked in this game. More races you win, and the better you do. So But and everything in this game basically looks real. Like it's like real time damage to both bike and rider. So you could even, just like in Road Rash, you could even wreck your bike too. Wreck your bike in this game. So watch out for cars and all of that. So this is basically like a street motorcycle racing game. And this game kind of reminds me of the movie that came out in 2000. I think it was 2002, 2003. Well, Bike, the name of the movie, this reminds me of his Biker Boys with Derek Luke and Lawrence Fishburne, because in the movies they like I said they wear the same type of helmets. They some of them do tricks in the movie, and it's a base and pretty much it's a street motorcycle racing, so that kind of reminds me of that in this game. So this is definitely a motorcycle game you guys want to get if you guys haven't gotten it yet. So Speed Kings is the game. All right, y'all, but that's all I have for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So y'all know what to do. Leave y'all's comments and thoughts down below. Click that thumbs up. This your boy Garrett Spencer. You guys take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, y'all, once a gamer, always a gamer. Keep on gaming, y'all.